What's going on YouTube? I am live, impromptu. Had some free time today, so I figured I would just hop on, hang out, do some shiny hunting. Testing a few things out on the channel, so you might notice some things are a little different. There is no horizontal stream right now, it's just vertical for the shorts feed. So I'm gonna see how that goes, and yeah, we're gonna hop into it. We're working on the living decks, making some progress in order here. So we're starting all the way at the beginning. I currently have 723 unique shiny Pokemon out of 1,080, and that 1,080 does include regional specific variants, so like the Hisuian forms and Alolan forms and things of that nature. So that's why there's it's more than the actual amount of like unique Pokemon. So, but right now we're gonna be hunting Caterpie. We're gonna do a Masuda hunt here, in hopes to get a shiny Caterpie to evolve it into a Metapod. We're also gonna check Brilliant Aura Pokemon for ones we need. So in this area, I believe it's just the Chinchino or Minchino is the only shiny Pokemon I believe I need in this area. So actually I do need another Stuffle as well. So if we see a Brilliant Aura Stuffle or Minchino, we'll check that out as well. But otherwise we're just gonna chill and gather some eggs. And make sure I believe I have my Talonflame in here. Yeah, so cool. And I'm just gonna let the Discord know that we're live and in color. Alright, Discord, I am live. Surprise stream. Surprise day stream. Alright, let's keep it going here. Yo, Kiro, what's up? How you doing? Oh? What you up to today, Kiro? Are you working? Currently at work? Alright, cool. Well, I hope you have a great day at work. I appreciate you stopping by. Yo, Dark Litton's here as well. What's up? Yeah, I appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys coming to hang out with me. Oh, double egg here. Okay. You two are so adorable in the chat. Tell you what. Hey man, I'm just pointing out what I'm seeing. I'm just pointing out what I'm seeing. Let me know when the wedding is. But yeah, thanks guys. I hope y'all are having a great day. In terms of stream for tonight, what do you guys want to see? What do you guys want to see tonight? Bonus stream, make up for last night. I've been playing around with the idea of doing like just starting at the beginning of my living decks and just working my way forward. I mean, we got plenty of time between now and whatever, when Gen 10 comes out. Allegedly, if the rumors are true, it's not coming out till the end of 2027, so that's what I've been kind of toying with. So we have like one thing. I've been feeling a little disjointed with excuse me. I've been feeling a little bit disjointed with the streams and kind of bouncing around and doing like 3 to 4 different things a week, and it just kind of feels like whiplashy. It doesn't seem like the viewer experience is that great either, because every stream there's people that were in the last one or the one before last that are just like, hey, what's going on? Did you get this shiny? Did you get that shiny that you were trying to get the other day? Like, what are you working on? Blah blah blah. So I don't know. I feel like if there's one general like a general through line going here, I think that will help. So if we are moving on to a different Pokemon, when people come back and they're like, yo, did you get the thing? I'm just like, yes, I got the thing, you know? I did also unlist all of the non-shiny hunting related videos. The reason for that is because it felt like we were building some good momentum here on the channel, and then as soon as I started posting like Pokopia and champions and all that, the algorithm just went wonky. So if you have noticed that, that's why. If you haven't noticed that, it's probably because frankly those videos aren't super popular, so it's all good though. We're learning and we're growing here. Yeah, messy is a good term for it. It was just all over the place. It was messy. I feel like there's some good ideas here and there. It's just the execution just didn't work out, which is fine. We learn and we grow. So what would you like to see switched up weekly, Kiro? So are you thinking like have 1 week of just living dex progress and then 1 week of like random stuff, or if something takes longer, if like one single hunt takes longer than a week, just kind of move on and then circle back to it? Uh, fans will understand your algorithm better, I feel. Okay, so you're saying yeah, but yeah to which part? The have 1 week of progress, 1 week of random, or if a single hunt takes longer than a week, then move on to something else. Option 1 or option 2? Okay, I see. No, I mean, I don't think it'll be more tiring for me, honestly. It'll be, frankly, it'll be less mental stress because I'll have a predictable rhythm of what to do, you know? It'll be significantly less stressful, actually. Oh no! Oh no! I made a mistake. Oh, I gotta do this 5 times now. I should've just ran away. Why'd I KO that? Okay. Ellie, how you doing? I'm doing well, thank you. Hope you are as well. Thanks for stopping by on this impromptu surprise day stream. I was sitting here and I was like, well, I guess I could stream for like 2.5 hours, 3 hours. Come on, fold your arms, lady. There we go. Also, I appreciate you guys coming in and hitting the like button. If there's anybody here that's new, it's your first time being here at the channel, I appreciate you stopping. You're scrolling and hanging out with me for a bit. I would appreciate it if you could hit the subscribe and the notification bell so you always know when I'm going live. Oh, we got a double egg. Okay. Also, chat, you guys will be so proud of me. I'm getting my my TQ up. You know, I was playing around with my the counter app I used, and I realized I can have more than one counter, so I can like swap on the fly like this instead of having to write down where I'm at on all my shiny hunts. Flood in the city I live, so terrible. Oh no, I'm sorry. Hopefully you and your family are okay. And hopefully hanging out here will yeah, at least give you a small distraction from the chaos, you know. It's rough stuff to deal with. Yo, Dylan. Yeah, I had some free time today, and I was like, you know what, we gonna do. Oops, did not mean to do that. So I'll be able to hang out with you guys for like 2.5 more hours. I think this game has like one of the best looking like best art styles for like the actual Pokemon in the battles. So good. Like all of the Pokemon sprites look really good in this game. I started playing Pokemon Emerald a couple days ago. I hope they add it to Switch like Fire Red. Yeah, I agree. I hope they add that as well. I've never actually played it, so I would be super interested in playing that. And like having Fire Red was awesome because I've never played Fire Red either. Like as a kid, I just completely skipped Gen 3. But I never played that through that story, so that'd be pretty cool. Would be pretty cool. And I heard there was like a Mew shiny hunt you could do in there, so that would be nice to have. Yeah, I mean they have to add things to keep Pokemon fans entertained between now and whenever Gen 10 releases, and especially if that's going to release at the end of next year. I can see them. I can see them like releasing something like Emerald maybe at the end of this year, like around Christmas time, or like do another Pokemon Day drop like they did with Fire Red and Leaf Green. So maybe Fire Red, Leaf Green were the drop for this year, and alongside Champions and Pokopia. I mean, we did get 3 Pokemon games this year, even though they were all like within the span of like 2 months. And then they'll save some stuff for next year to hold us over. Yeah, I think that also makes the most sense. So I think that's what we're gonna get. Dum da 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 dum da 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 dum. We got 2 Brilliant Auras in a row, baby. Okay, crazy. If we can get like a shiny Stuffle from a Brilliant Aura, that would be super sick. Oh, another double egg. I'll take those double eggs all day. I'm doing well. How are you, Dominion? It has been quite a long time. I hope you've been well. How have you been? I've been great, Dominion. I found some extra time in the day, so I was just gonna do an impromptu day stream for a couple hours. Do a little Masuda hunt, see if I can find a shiny Caterpie before I go pick my kids up from school. Give me 1 second, actually. I'm just gonna grab a cup of water. I'm like thirsty. Playing some, that's pronounced like Ease, right? Like Ease something? It's like a JRPG. Mind you, I know literally nothing about that game. I just know I used to work at GameStop and people used to buy that game like crazy. Whenever a new one came out, it sold out very quickly. It's an ARPG too, so a hack and slash adventure. Very cool. Very cool. Well, I'm glad, Dominion, that you're enjoying what I assume is a day off. I don't know if you go in maybe later today for work or anything like that. But, yeah, I hope you're enjoying your time with that game. Double egg, let's go. I wish there was a setting to where instead of going across, instead of going across, it would go down like this. and fill up that way. Actually, you know what? I could probably just do this. And then continue it from here. That actually might work. I don't know if it'll work or not. I might be hatching eggs at too fast of a rate for this to work out exactly how my brain thinks it's going to work out. But we'll give it a shot. Give it a shot. Wow, we are 30 eggs in. Chad, I just want to shout out a couple things while we're 30 eggs in. If you have not hit the like button yet, I would appreciate if you could smash the like button for me. It really helps with the algorithm, push the stream out to more folks to come hang out with us. Also, yeah, this is not going to work the way I want it to. If you're a coffee drinker, check out Bones Coffee. There is a link in the description that will get you 10% off of your order at Bones Coffee. They have over 30 flavors. They do collaborations with other brands and IPs like Nightmare Before Christmas, Star Wars, Fallout. They do holiday flavors. Tons of cool stuff over there at Bones Coffee. Check it out. Get 10% off your order, and it directly supports the channel. Yellow Uno reverse card. How you doing? Peak name, by the way. Absolutely peak. Here's your team if you had Sword and Shield. Okay. Oops. What's the team? I'm waiting here with bated breath and anticipation. Jerome, the G-Max Charizard. I respect it. I love how they all have names. Answer your question. Can't wait for the new mythics or legendaries with winds and waves. Me too. I'm so curious to see what the legends look like. Especially with like the theme, the island theme. I think we're gonna get some cool stuff. Yeah, answer. Why do you love the fact that almost all of them have names? I don't know. A lot of people don't name their Pokemon, I guess. In my experience. Maybe I'm mistaken about that, but most people I come across don't name their Pokemon. Yo, answer my question. Yeah, I mean, I'm only on the 38th egg. I mean, it's not crazy. I mean, the odds are like 1 in 512, I think, for Masuda, so. I mean, it's not like I'm at like 538. Then I'd be a little concerned. How effective is your team? I don't know. It seems like it'd be pretty effective. Like, are you talking about like just for the story mode or like for competitive? I mean, if you're talking about like online competitive battles, like I don't know. I don't really know much about the meta for Sword and Shield. Vash, how you doing? You're good, Vash. You know, I'm not worried about it. Story mode, I mean, yeah. I mean, it'd be effective. Like, you've got some pretty heavy hitters on the team, so. If people try to make demands in the chat, like, if it's something that, like, you know, I'm not gonna deal with, I don't bring attention to it, usually. I answered because I thought it was funny, but if it was something, like, extra rude, would probably just ban them and not say anything. Like, I tend to not acknowledge chat messages that don't deserve the energy, you know. I try not to give life. You got some coffee? Just got some McDonald's. You got coffee? You got coffee from McDonald's, or did you get coffee from somewhere else? Also, what was your McDonald's order? Did you get you some nuggets, or what they got, that like the big arch burger or whatever? Is like the new thing. Resetting Hitmonchan. Hey. Well, good luck on your Hitmonchan. Are you hunting in like fire red or leaf green? You're in fire red? Nice. Pescatarian. I don't really eat burgers like that. I feel that. I feel that. In college, my roommate was he was a pescapultritarian. Fish and chicken. No red meat. Okay, I feel that. I feel that. Originally from Connecticut. I do not live there anymore. But that's where I was born and raised. How about you? Where are you from? You know, don't be like super specific, but yeah, I live in a completely different region of the country now, and it's very different. I do like it here, though. I actually really like it here. But man, is it different. Yeah, it's almost like going to a whole nother country, like going to a different region, sometimes. This is Pokemon Shield, Dylan. Georgia born. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. I'm not too far from Georgia. I go to Georgia fairly frequently for concerts. This shirt I have on is... It doesn't say on the front, but... I actually got this shirt from a concert that I went to in Georgia. It says, like, you know, Gas South Arena on the back. It's pretty cool. Western Wind, how you doing? Yeah, you can classify them as a metal band. Yeah, they do some, like, they're like progressive metal. They do a lot of genre bending, so they have like some, you know, R&B, hip-hop influence mixed in there, but it is, at the end of the day, it's like a progressive metal band for sure. You're playing ZA DLC? Nice. How are you enjoying it? Do I have any pets? I have two cat. Well, my wife has 2 cats, and we have a dog. A lot better than the main game? Okay, okay. I didn't mind the story. I kind of like the story of the DLC. The gameplay mechanics were not my favorite. The whole donut making experience really sent me over the edge. I did not enjoy the donut making at all. I continue to not enjoy the donut making. Yeah, I suppose it's pretty easy to feel that way, like, if, you know, you're seeing the same things all the time, you know? So, that's why people get that perception as boring, because you've kind of, like, seen and done it all. But, it's all about just appreciating the stuff that you do have, like... I'm sure there was a point in my life where I thought, like, where I grew up was boring, but now, like, I miss some of the stuff we used to do back home. Like, some of the places we used to go. Yeah, some of the things we used to do that just aren't available here, so. And, like, a big thing from, like, growing up north is, like, you take advantage of, or not advantage, but, what's the phrase I'm trying to think of? You take for granted, like, things like snow, and, like, frankly, I'll be great if I never, ever, ever in my life have to shovel snow again. But, you know, my kids don't really get to experience snow like I did growing up, and, like, making snowmen, and, like, snowball fights and things like that. And sometimes this makes me a little sad, you know? Because it snows here, like, once every couple years. But, you know, and when it does snow, it's like a whole thing, and, like, the kids have fun with it. But when you see it every year over and over, you kind of take it for granted. I think they put a lot more creativity into the DLC than the main game. I can agree with that. Vietnam was boiling hot, but I miss my friends and fun activities we used to do. Also, I could see you making good content on story games. You know, honestly, I was thinking about just doing another channel and just playing, like, just recording, like, Let's Plays and stuff like that on just off stream. Because that could be something I do, like, during the day, like, on my off days, like today. And just record it and, like, upload it, like, edit it up, of course, and then upload it to, like, a secondary channel. So I was thinking, I've been playing around with the idea of doing that. I just haven't pulled the trigger on it yet. Maybe play Silent Hill or Last of Us. I think it'd be entertaining. I really enjoy playing story games. I just haven't really played any in a while. But one thing I was thinking about doing is replaying through the Gears of War games, because we got the Xbox showcase next month, and they're revealing Gears of War E-Day, which I'm pretty sure is supposed to be a prequel. But yeah, I'm like a big fan of the Gears of War games, and yeah, I was thinking about going back and just revisiting those games and then uploading it. Whoops. Yeah, if that's something you would enjoy watching, I'll probably get started on that soon. Because that does give me like access to, well, I have Game Pass, which gives me access to tons of different games that I could do like videos on, and then, you know, we've got new stuff coming up. I did want to do like the Yoshi's Mysterious Book game as well, but I just haven't. I mean, I think it comes out tomorrow is the release date. So I was thinking maybe picking that up this weekend. With us having to work on my wife's car, I don't know if that's going to be in the cards for me, but we'll see. We shall see. I can't even see what's happening. You just got Violet? I really enjoyed Scarlet and Violet. It just sucks that, like, you know, large parts of the game are, like, really hard to play because of the performance issues, but if you're playing on a Switch 2, it'll run great. Oh, if you're on Switch too, Dylan, you're good. You're good. Wait, how did this get messed up? Hold on. Sorry, chat. Hold on. Oh, it's because I zoomed in the browser. Oh, yikes. I just did that for no reason. Hold on. Ugh. Bum, ba-da-da, bum, ba-da-da-dum. Do I listen to music while I stream? Not usually. I usually have like a lot of times I'll have like maybe a YouTube video or something playing in the background. Just something to keep my attention, so like it's easier to stay awake at night. But most of the time it's not successful in that mission. Voltorb 808, hello, how are you? Appreciate you stopping by. You're gonna eat the Caterpie, don't eat my... Well, eat the non-shiny Caterpie. Actually, you can have all of these non-shiny Caterpie. You can eat all of those. Just don't eat the yellow one. If one pops up, don't eat it. Because I need it. Also, chat, is anybody else bothered by the fact that, shinies randomly change colors? So, like, Caterpie is yellow, Metapod is orange. Like, why? Like, I can see the color changing once it comes out of the cocoon and turns into Butterfree, But why is, like, you know, Caterpie's green, Metapod's green? It makes sense. Why isn't shiny Metapod yellow like shiny Caterpie? You know, believe it or not, there was one kid in their neighborhood who used random caterpillars, or used to eat. Oh my god. Well, at least he was getting his protein. He was getting that protein, dog. That's wild, though. Who eats caterpillars? Somebody that needs attention. Somebody whose parents are not giving them enough attention. Holy smokes. That's why I get bro medical help. His brain's not braining. Actually, there's probably a lot of nutrients in caterpillars, so he's probably doing pretty good these days. You know, he's probably pretty healthy. Facts, honestly. Game of kickball in the cul-de-sac. Dude, kickball in the cul-de-sac. I never grew up in a cul-de-sac, so like, actually I grew up on a fairly steep hill. So playing outside at home was not very fun. We used to like, there was a bunch of like parks and stuff we would go to like run around and play, but playing on a steep hill was generally not very fun. So actually it was fun to like, when you were on, well, rollerblades, not really much fun because it was really hard to stop on a steep hill. But like riding bikes was fun, just going flying down the hill, you know? Watch Toonami, or DBZ on Toonami, and then play outside for an hour. Heck yeah, dude. That after school ritual of like going home and like turning on Cartoon Network and like DBZ is on, you know. Go home, throw DBZ on the TV while you're doing homework. What a time to be alive, chat. What a time to be alive. Ooh, there's a Brilliant or a Minccino right there. I didn't even notice that at first. It really was lit, and it was so much fun to just ride your bike, just flying down a hill, you know? So good. This is probably the best game to do Masuda hunts in. Like, this little loop is so good. It's so satisfying. You don't have to, like... You can actively, like, hunt other things, technically. Like... You can gather eggs while hatching eggs at the same time, easily, you know? Yep. Brakes for feet. Who remembers placing cards on their bike to make it sound like a motorcycle? Dude, me. I definitely did that at one point. I used like old baseball cards or Pokemon cards that I didn't want or something like that. I've definitely done that. 1,000,000%. Dude, this kid in my neighborhood, like the neighborhood I live in right now, he like somehow like affixed like a empty water bottle, like, you know, like a plastic water bottle, not like a metal one, like around his like the frame part where the frame connects to the wheel, and it made the craziest noise, dude. I was out there like, what is happening? Like, is somebody like shooting guns outside? It made the most insane sound, but it was kind of cool. Not gonna lie, it was kind of cool. Use playing cards? Did you mean playing cards? Like a, you know, like a two of clubs, ace of hearts, like that type of card? Wait. Sorry about that, chat. I was responding to a text from my wife. Who remembers walkie-talkies? Dude. Love walkie-talkies. My kids have a set of walkie-talkies somewhere in the house. They have fun with them from time to time. Alright, give me one moment, chat. I'm going to use the restroom because I gotta use the bathroom. BRB. Alright, chat, I'm back. Back. A couple pounds lighter, you know what I mean? But, yeah, I appreciate you guys sticking around, hanging out while I was taking a small break to use the restroom. Let's get back into it. Probably gonna do about 100 eggs. Because I do have to get ready to go pick my kids up from school soon. And, my wife's car is getting worked on too, so I need to get an update on that, so... Yeah, 52 pickup was the worst, man. It's 9:51 where you are. West Coast, baby. I'm all the way over here on the East Coast. To Arizona. I hear it's very hot there. Unlock your Gara mode. Yeah, moving is rough, man. Like when I moved here, like I left everything behind. I didn't know anybody here. I had zero family here. But you know, my wife, who was my girlfriend at the time, was you know, pregnant with our first child, and she was homesick and wanted to be around her mom and her family at that time. And you know, there wasn't really a bunch of arguing happening with that. It was either, you know, help her feel as comfortable as possible, or you know, just be an absentee father, which I did not want to do. So it was tough, but overall it worked out. Yeah, I mean, I don't really have like a quote unquote friends here, so to speak. Like, I have a bunch of people that like work at the same company that I do that I'm close with now that I could like consider them friends. But like I don't like go out and like actively try to make friends with people. So yeah, like all of my friends that I have here I met through work essentially. But even so, like now it's really difficult to like find time to like hang out with them because there's not a lot of time in the day. Like between work, like I work a ton, and then when I'm not working, I spend time with my kids, and then like the little bit of free time I do have is you know, spent hanging out with y'all. Hanging out with you guys. The best community ever. Yep, now we got homies all over the world. Which I greatly appreciate. you know, the members of this community. One, for, you know, spending so much time with me, because, you know, you could be spending that time doing just about anything, but you choose to hang out here with me, so that's, you know, genuinely appreciated. Yeah, believe it or not, I'm fairly antisocial, like, myself. Yeah, I think the next time I'm, like, gonna go, like, actually hang out with people that I'm not, like, related to is, probably when Spider-Man comes out in theaters. Me and some coworkers are probably gonna go see Spider-Man. Yeah, Linton, I'm the same. I'm pretty much the same way. I am the same way. Sometimes you just never know who you can meet. You feel weird at first, and they turn out to be amazing people. Yeah. I completely agree with that. Some of the people that I've grown the closest to are people that I thought I wouldn't like at first. It's like, me and this person are not a compatible friend match, you know? You're gonna name your Hitmonchan Saitama, Hajime, or Punchman. I say my vote's for Hajime. I don't know what anime you're referencing, but unless, or I mean, it's probably One Punch Man. I'm assuming, but I've not watched. I've not watched One Punch Man. I had a friend in high school called Jamie, who was like one of my best friends at the time, and he. His name was Jamie, but he used to say his Japanese name was Hajime, so it reminds me of him. Hopefully you're good. No earthquakes. Probably a Diglett screwing around again. Wow, that's wild. Yo, Jake B, what up? How you doing? I hope you're doing good, Jake. Just woke up. Nice. What time is it where you are? Yeah, those fire red resets are you know, they're definitely a grind, man. So I hope you get it soon though. I'm not a huge fan of Let's Go, Jake. I'm not a like. It's one of the best looking games on like Pokemon games on the Switch, like period. The design of the game is really good. It's just the mechanics I just can't deal with. Yeah. Alright, Chad, we're gonna do 5 more eggs. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just couldn't get into the mechanics. Didn't do anything for me. Well, they have multiple teams that work on these games, so it's not like always Game Freak. Usually it's not Game Freak working on like the side projects, usually. Yeah, I do hope they do more classics for sure. They're kind of between a rock and a hard place with the 3DS games, though, because they have to completely remake them like BDSP. They can't just port them over. Alright, guys. I gotta hit the road, get some stuff done. I'm gonna go in this corner and save. We did 100 eggs. Unfortunately, no shiny Caterpie yet. We will continue this hunt later tonight. I'll be live around 11 p.m. Eastern. If anybody wants to hang out with me later tonight. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you always know when I'm going live. And yeah, but hit the like button, and I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Also, we do got a link to the Discord in the description, so join the Discord too. And appreciate you, Kiro Litton, appreciate you. And we'll hang out later tonight. Peace.